So if you're a small business owner who's getting a little bit frustrated, a little bit annoyed, a little bit unsure and losing your confidence when it comes to marketing, then you're going to love what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. And if we haven't met before, my name's Bellamy. I love working with small business owners, hopefully just like you, and really helping them navigate that maze of marketing. Because let's be honest, marketing out there, everyone's got an opinion on it, including myself. And I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of seeing all these ads and everything out there going, we guarantee you 300 appointments a month and all of that BS that comes with it, right? So what I found in my experience over doing this for 20 years now, and helping small businesses just like you, helping them go and add that next 6 figures into their business, is really that marketing comes down to being, quite frankly, dumb and boring. It's about following some very simple processes consistently over time that are going to produce the results. So you see, the number one challenge that I see with small business owners, and maybe you can relate to this, maybe you can't, but the number one challenge that I see small business owners making right now is that they listen to way too many people, right? They go to a networking event, someone's talking about marketing, and all of a sudden they go, oh, I'm going to go try that on. But they haven't actually, cemented and got a really good foundation and a really good grasp on what they're doing yet. And then all of a sudden someone else talks about, you need to go and update your website because your SEO is terrible. And then you get distracted and you go over here. And then someone else is going, no, don't use LinkedIn, use Facebook, or Twitter's the next best thing again. There's all of this noise, right? And for you as a small business owner, whether you're a local service business, whether you're a consultant, whether you're selling like a product, like a manufacturing business, what I can tell you, proven processes equal predictable results, right? So let me share about these proven processes with you. I talk about these every week with our inner circle clients, and the results speak for themselves. Our clients that consistently implement the processes that I'm going to share with you now get results, period, right? It's as simple as that. They're proven, they're predictable. You do the work, you get the results. You get distracted, you don't do the work, you don't get the results, right? It's literally, I'm being that direct with you. These are the things that work, right? So you're probably wondering, okay, what works? What is this process, John, right? So really what it comes down to is it's a layered strategy. We've all heard of that analogy of like the plate spinner. You have to spin that one plate, get it going really well and steady, and it's on track and everything like that before we start trying to spin the next plate, because we're trying to spin like 5 or 6 or 10 or 15 different plates at one time. They all just come crashing down and we get nowhere, right? So really what it comes down to is the foundation first is absolutely critical. Okay, now you're probably going, great, here we go. It's this John guy talking to me about, I need to understand who my, ideal target clients are, or what's the problem that I sell and all of that. And yeah, darn right, I am doing that, because I can tell you probably 7 out of 10 small business that I speak to still have got no idea of who they're actually trying to, who they're trying to help from that side. So we definitely need to get that foundations right. So specifically what we mean is the psychographics. So who are they? Where are they hanging out? What problems do they have? What's their buying cycle look like? What are the emotional traits that come into people making a decision? How often do they purchase? When do they make these decisions? Where are they hanging out? Online, offline, all of these things. We need to understand those psychographics. We also need to definitely understand the demographics, like how old are they? Where's their location, etc. We need to couple those two from that perspective and get really clear on that target market. Once we've got clear on that target market and we've got the foundations there, we need to then move into, great, what is our solution and what is that big problem that we are solving, right? If all you did for the next 12 months was really focus on solving one problem, so think one problem, one solution in your business, if all you did was got laser focused on that one problem, one solution methodology and mindset over the next 12 months, you'll see your business skyrocket. Plain and simple, right? We do this day in and day out. Once we have those things, it's only then that now we want to go and start looking from a tactical perspective. what platforms, what strategies that we're going to be utilizing, what resources that we're going to be thinking about and starting to bring into the mix, right? So it comes into that next stage. Now, whilst every business is different, I get that, you are all very much similar, okay? Most people that we speak to sell in a very similar way. They might be doing things slightly different along that process, but how we go about generating leads, taking those leads into conversations, having those conversations and then converting them to clients. Now that we have clients fulfilling upon that, it's the same type of process. Micro steps change through it, but it's the same process. So when it comes to that tactical and the strategy side of where should we be putting our focus, once again, we're now starting to spin the plate. This is really where it comes into those conversations that we have with you from a client perspective. So let me give you an example. A lot of our small business clients work in that B2B space, business to business, meaning that in their business, they're looking to solve other businesses' problems, whether they're a local service business, whether they're a coach or consultant, whether they're like a manufacturing solution for other businesses out there, there's those commonalities. And what we've found with a lot of our clients, not all, but a lot of our clients, their ideal clients are hanging out on platforms like LinkedIn, right? It doesn't mean that they're not hanging out on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or any of these other platforms, but we know from a baseline that a lot of the clients that we work with, there is a strong probability and likelihood that if we started with a foundational tactic or strategy on LinkedIn, that could be a great way to start building connection, building awareness, authority, leading to conversations, and ultimately generating some sales. So a lot of our clients, and in this example, we would go, fantastic, well, let's have a look at your LinkedIn profile. What do we need to do to re-engineer your LinkedIn profile so that it is in line and it speaks and has that philosophy of the one problem, one solution focus? And then how do we get that profile right? How do we then create the messaging strategy behind that? Utilize tools like Sales Navigator to really get clear so we can identify and pinpoint that outreach from LinkedIn. Once we have that in place, we've got this plate spinning, we're connecting with people, we're messaging them, we're following up, we're having conversations. We then start to go, okay, well, what's the next plate to spin? So in this example, once again, let's just say that it's social media. Because we've got that one problem, one solution focus, which is what we're talking about on this call, what I want you then to go, it makes creating all of your social media content so much easier because you know that, oh, I'm really just trying to focus on solving this problem that I know my ideal clients have. So when you create your social media campaigns, you don't need to have 30,000 social media posts going all at once. If you just started with a post every other day, had some templates in place, a post every other day, use some AI, we've got some tools for that, to help you create that content. This is where you've got your foundational connection on LinkedIn, you're overlaying that now with your social media. So as you grow your network, your social media now is getting exposed to more and more and more of those ideal types of clients. And then we can layer over again and layer over again and layer over again. And these are things that might include like your email. What does your email marketing strategy look like? What does your CRM and your sales pipeline look like? Do we need to bring in some paid advertising? Are you running any live events, or do you attend live events, be it a networking function, a conference? Do you speak? Are you working on podcasts or being interviewed, or your own podcast? We can start to overlay all of these tactics, but really what you need to be focused on, once again, bringing it back, is just becoming ultimately dumb and boring, right? Just really commit to solving that one problem, one solution over the next 12 months, really getting clear on that foundational strategy or tactic that you want to go and master. And as we spin that plate, as we've got it nice in balance, it's starting to work. We just need to, check in on it once in a while, just make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. We can then start to add strategies after strategies after strategies, right? So if you think about it in this way, if you went, okay, what could this look like for 12 months? Okay, how many strategies, how many pies do we want to be in from a marketing perspective so we can expand our reach, our visibility, create that omnipresence that everyone talks about? What I honestly think is if you had over a 12-month period, and if you were able to really get in and spin a plate, maybe you start a bit slower, maybe it takes you, a month or a couple of months to really get focused in on one of your strategies, right? Maybe it takes that month or so to get clear on that one strategy. For example, LinkedIn. Then you add another strategy in month 2, maybe it's month 3, and then you add another strategy the month after that. And literally month after month, you're just bringing in another strategy, another tactic, and bringing that to your arsenal. Over the 12 months, you're then really encapsulating and really creating a solid brand and a solid marketing strategy that will ultimately see an uplift in your reach, in your presence, in your authority, which will then lead to more conversations for you or your team to be having, which then leads to more sales, more money in your back pocket, and most importantly, you're helping more people, right? So this is really what I want you to be thinking about. So once again, if you're one of those small business owners out there, and I know there's many of you because we speak to you all the time, that are just really unsure, just really lack of confidence because there's just so much noise out there and you just don't know what's the right step to take. What I've just explained in this video is the perfect strategy for you. Just get clear on one thing. Go and serve one market. If we try and serve everybody, we serve no one, right? So let's get clear. Let's really niche it down, get clear on that, and focus on that for 12 months. I can guarantee you, if you just get laser focus on this in the next 12 months, just like I do with all of our clients, guarantee you are going to see that growth and you're going to be more confident in your business. You're going to be more enjoyable, probably a happier person at home as well, because you know that you're moving day after day after day, implementing simple things that are hyper, perfect for your clients. They're targeting that target audience, and you're just going to see the growth that you want from there. So my name's John Bellamy. Listen, I do this day in and day out with small business owners just like you. No big pitch here, but if you do have questions, if you'd like to have a conversation with us and just sort of, chew the fat if you like, give me some ideas on what you're looking to do. I'll honestly give you some feedback from there, give you a clear strategy and a way forward. If we end up working together, spectacular. If we don't, that's cool. I know that I would have helped you grow in your business if you go and implement. So if you'd be open to doing something like that, if you've got some questions, fantastic. There'll be a link with this video. Just organize the time for us to have a chat. And if you don't want to have a call, that's totally cool as well. I just hope that you found some value in this video. And once again, if you got any questions, reach out. Happy to have a chat. It's John Bellamy here. Have a great day. Bye for now.